Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I'm Neg Primer. When last we left off, we upgraded our mission control here. The biggest thing we gained from that, so we actually gained two things from that. Tracking station upgrade for flight planning. So there's flight planning that you can do, which we will want before we try to go to the moon, I think. I think that's the same flight planning we need. But the big thing is we now can take 7 contracts. We can ferry a VIP, ferry tourists, ferry more tourists. And these are interesting because all they really get us is money. But they actually get us quite a bit apiece. Suborbital spaceflight. So this one we get quite a bit of money. We get about 1,500 it looks like. And 19 reputation. And what we have to do is go suborbital. See the sights right here. Keep her alive and show her a good time. Prestigious trivial. So that's kind of what all 3 of these are. Is ferry people around at suborbital things. These are testing different systems. And we're actually gonna take on an escape trajectory. Activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met. Disheveled world. So when they say escape trajectory, they mean... I'm assuming they mean out of orbit? Small landing gear orbiting turbine. Use the run test option on the parts context message. I have to go into orbit between 90,000 and 91,000. So very, very small window. But I have to be in orbit at that. And test out the landing gear while I'm in there. Let's start with... So fuel booster, fuel engine, fuel booster, jet engine. And a liquid fuel engine on a... I'm actually going to take these on one at a time. They actually aren't worth that much money. Ooh, this one's worth quite a bit actually. This one, I get $9,000 advance and almost $25,000 for completion. In-flight over Kerbal. So perform a test, activate through the staging sequence while I'm in over Kerbal, flying an altitude of 19,000 to 23,000 and a speed of 100. So this one actually shouldn't be too hard to do. We'll try this. This is the Poodle liquid fuel engine. So I'm gonna actually just take these on one at a time. But these will net us some serious money as well. And money's good. So we did kind of start the Daedalus missions, but our pad is not big enough. This is gonna exist outside of that. These are gonna be contract missions, and I'm wondering if we should give them a title beyond just flat out calling it a you know, just straight up calling it a... How do I resize this again? Okay, just like that. So this one, Kerbal flying an altitude from 1900 to 2300 and a speed of 100 to 800. So basically this just needs to be my second stage after the boosters, I believe. And we don't really need, we kind of just need a little bit of fuel for that part, because we don't need to actually go anywhere with that. We just need to test it out and then get back. That's this one. Oh wow, will that even work? I don't know, we'll find out. But yeah, we don't need to do much of anything with it. Oh, that's... shoot. I wish I realized that it was so much bigger than everything else. That's what she said. Oh yes, that's right. I went there. The big thing is I will need to decouple. I can decouple and start firing that in the same thing. What am I looking for? Knowing what I'm looking for would be a great starting point. We don't even need to go that high. So I almost wonder if that's gonna be enough. You know what? We'll try it if it doesn't work, because I don't want to actually successfully do it and then spend a lot more money than I need actually building the damn thing. So it's a little bit wacky, as you can tell. I blame the establishment, I think, is what I am gonna blame. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I didn't realize that that part was so much bigger than the rest of it. I hope that'll actually work. That will actually feed fuel from here into the engine. And I also hope that this will get us up high enough. I'll just go contract. I can't come up with anything else. So we're not even going to... No, we're not even going to save it. We're just going to call it contract. Because there's no point saving it since it's an experimental part. Like I said, we need this to get us up to 1900 meters. It appears we are going to be too heavy for that. It was wishful thinking. Oh, that's right, and we even activated those. What's our AP at, as it is? Yeah, so we're not even if we hadn't fired that off, we still would not have gotten it. Okay, so if we go back, we should put those in 2 separate stages. We'll do 3 of these smaller ones. What is the price difference? 200, 400. So 1200 as opposed to. Okay. I mean, that's all this is. It's just a contract. We stand to gain a lot of money if we can pull this off. And we'll even keep these in separate stages. So we'll fire these little ones, detach, fire the big one. Hello. Why were we so far zoomed out? So we'll see what that gets us. And then we'll detach and we'll still be able to keep going up once we do. Okay, so we need to see if we'll get to 1900. We will not. Not even close, actually. And I did detach. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we stuck together for some reason, or is it just it's pushing me up? Yeah. So we got to about 13. Okay. Alright, we're using the big ones. Oh no! Sorry about that, I accidentally clicked off screen, which I actually haven't really realized I could even do that until now. Okay. Hopefully that won't cause any errors. But that should be enough to get us there. We just need to keep an eye on our altitude. We need somewhere between 19. What is going on? What is going on? I don't understand why it is... What? Did I accidentally pick the fuel pod? It appears I did. That's why there's not a stage for it. But yeah, we only need to get to 19. That's actually not that high. Stop putting everything in the same... Let's split those 3 up for some reason. But we'll fire them, detach, fire that one, detach. This is kind of an expensive rocket for this. But we actually stand to gain a lot of money as well. Oh no! This engine is apparently really freaking heavy. For more than 18... Oh, we're 18.1 tons. If we just do 2 of these, is that going to be enough? I wonder. It's a little bit awkward proportions. Probably could have just gone with a smaller fin. Okay. But we're back down. We'll see how this one goes. Okay. Everything's in the right thing this time around. Okay. So we got 2 big ones instead of 3 small ones. Not liking that. We are getting a little bit of tilt and all along the wings here. Okay. Okay, how far is that gonna get us? Okay. We need 19. So we should we'll hopefully make it. Yeah. Oh well, we made it. All right. Yeah. Okay. And then since we're not detaching that rocket, we should be able to. We can hopefully save it too. We need to stop spinning. Or did I just add spin to it? Okay. Oh. Okay. As long as I can successfully deploy this parachute. And we don't blow up when we land. But alright, so we got that contract done, and whew, that took us way too long. We are going to fulfill another contract this time around. We're speeding up time, but we will. Where's the shadow? Okay. It's like it's hard to tell height or anything. Hard to tell where the ground is without the shadow. Okay, so as long as we don't blow up. The engine did, but we didn't. Science 85, funds 83,000. But wait. Okay, wait, no, never mind. Okay. I'm like, wait, that's not what we were promised. I thought we were way short. I forgot that we upgraded. Okay, she gained XP. Okay. Okay. Let's go here and make sure we don't have any debris just sitting out somewhere. Doesn't look like it. I think it would show through the planet if we did. Okay, we're gonna go back, grab another contract. This was probably not the best way to do this. I am doing them one at a time, but these are all for... I guess we could try the escape system at the same time as some of these. Like, this one is to fly by the moon. That's not impossible, but I'd like to get another... I'd like to get that asparagus launching the fuel line in order to do that. So we have a solid fuel bumper. Activate the part when all test conditions. So this is just to get us off the ground. Launch escape system at the escape site. We can't do that at the same time, but we'll go ahead and accept it. I'm gonna knock those two out. Swivel liquid fuel while landed. While in flight, while orbiting on an escape trajectory. Okay, so I can knock all three of those out really quickly. I'll have to do a separate flight for each one. But what those amount to... a Thumper solid fuel booster. Let's go ahead... Oh, let's Thumper solid fuel booster. That's that big thing. Nope, I don't need that. And then we're actually not going... this is probably not the best decision. I'm going to try to land this thing. We're gonna try to recover this after we're done using it. Let me know how big of an idiot I am in the comments below. Wrench command pod up and away from the malfunctioning rocket. Rocket tower. Not really sure I understand what this is. Does that go? Is that supposed to go? Okay, we'll worry about it later. Because yeah, this is, and we're actually going to put, no, let's just put them all over the goddamn place. Like I said, I want to try to keep this. We actually don't really need much. No, we'll just do all the thrust. But we don't need to fill it up with fuel since we are doing this. And then we'll deploy 4 parachutes all at once. Our most expensive thing there is the parachutes. Because we are spending about 1,600 on parachutes alone. And then the fuel booster is 8,000 or 85, and then wings, and then landing feet. The big question there is if this will. Okay. If we put those. Okay. What's the worst that can happen? We didn't put much fuel in that to begin with. So yeah, we completed that contract. Once we start falling again, I will deploy the parachutes. We actually got enough to get fairly high still. We are going to flip upside down. And then hopefully lower legs. Oh no! Whoosh. This is definitely one of the more bizarre launches I've done on this. But, we're coming down pretty slow. We should be able to recover everything. Except the fuel that we spent. I'm making SpaceX jealous right now. Their flights don't go this smoothly. I say as I am probably about to explode on the ground. But we're only going... Also not trying to precision target. That's worth mentioning as well. Okay. And I only went up about 2,000 feet. Okay. Okay. So that was that contract. The next contract we're looking at is test the launch escape program. Do I need anything other than that out there for that? Or can I just straight up do that? Let's go ahead and put someone from my crew in there. Let's put the scientist in, sure. Let's see what this does exactly. Whoa! That's probably not good. He's not... Kelly, I guess, is a girl, even though clearly is a guy. Seemed pretty happy about it right until they died. Okay. So we just need to add a parachute. Can I add a parachute onto the bottom of this? Will that work? We'll find out. Because yeah, well, it did want me to do that while landed, right? 20. Okay. Kerbal launch landed. Swivel liquid fuel engine. That is that is a condition right there I didn't plan for. I'm not entirely sure what this will do, or rather how to attach it properly. I'm getting that it's to detach pieces in an emergency. But I'm not too clear as to... Yeah! Look at that! I'm not too clear as to how it actually attaches to anything. Next. Okay, and then we have one last contract to deal with in this episode. And then we will, then we'll have over 100,000 again, and we might look at upgrading this so we can start our Daedalus program. Or we might do a little bit, get a little bit more extra money, and ferry some people around. This one is to test the swivel liquid fuel engine. So the swivel. Haven't I already done one that was test the swivel liquid fuel engine? But we're gonna put... That's weird. Okay. We need the smallest fuel tank. We need the swivel. We need some landing legs. Which actually, now that I'm thinking about, the landing legs are probably not going to be... Yeah, they're not going to be long enough. So that's a waste. Can we... If we get this going slow enough, we should be able to save the pieces. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, that's all we need for this one. Oxidizer. Alright, so that should give us what we need for this last one. We do still have this one that's going to orbit and test the stack separator. Which I presume will actually just kind of leave debris out there. That seems like a weird decision to me, but there's probably... I know you can interact with stuff. So the big thing is, all I really want to waste here is the fuel. We're not even going to wait, we're just going to catch those right away. Because all it was to test that out. We should be coming down slow enough, yep, that we can recover everything. So we spent, what, about 5 grand on that? And we got about 3,500 back of it. We completed a bunch of contracts, people. I like completing contracts. That feels like progress to me. We're back over 100,000. And then I'm going to take a break and then decide what I want to do with the Daedalus missions, or if we want to keep doing those flights. But thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I don't have a closing thing this time. Catch you later.